So it's Thursday, and that means restaurant report card time.
Whitney Sullivan has a look at this week's highest and lowest DHEC scores.
Let's start in Lexington County, where Saffron Cuisine on Fairlane Drive scored a 76, our lowest grade this week. According to the report, the employees at this restaurant racked up a lot of violations. The inspector says an employee licked their fingers and did not wash their hands before returning to work. An employee tasted food with their bare hands while they were cooking. An employee cleaned their face and mouth and then returned to preparing food without washing their hands. An employee did not wash their hands after several points of contamination. And an employee dropped equipment on the ground and did not clean it before reusing it. In addition to this, the inspector found roaches, as well as dead pests throughout the restaurant, including in the prep sinks and under the equipment. Carolina Ale House on Lady Street in Columbia scored an 80. The inspector says there were flies in the kitchen as well as storage areas, and there was an accumulation of grime on the mixer. The report goes on to explain that the mixer was used the night before the inspection, but was not properly cleaned. The inspector also noted that the walls and floors throughout the restaurant had an accumulation of grime. Liberty Taproom and Grill on Gervais Street in Columbia scored an 88. According to the report, an employee handled raw meat, plates, and food without washing their hands. The inspector found black grime inside the ice machine, which is a problem inspectors flagged during a previous inspection. The report also says grime and water accumulation were found in the refrigeration units. Great China Buffet on John C. Calhoun Drive in Orangeburg scored an 89. I can show you a couple of these violations through the pictures the inspector took. This one shows roaches in the restaurant, and this next picture shows food thawing at room temperature. The restaurant was also cited because it had grime on the nozzles and ice chute of the fountain drink machine. Now on to the Hall of Fame, and all the restaurants are right here in Columbia. Worst Wagon on Two Notch Road, The Woody on Lady Street, Planet Pizza on Garners Ferry Road, Mr. Seafood on Two Notch Road, Fleur Delicious Creole on Main Street, and City Limits Barbecue Company on Main Street dished up perfect scores. For Restaurant Report Card, I'm Whitney Sullivan.
One of those hundreds are temperatures too.
Yeah, that'll be triple digits for us by this weekend.